back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. I do drop new content on this channel every single day. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. It is Tuesday, March 16th, almost the end of the market day, and I want to talk about two different OTC stocks, over-the-counter stocks, that I really think are extremely undervalued right now. So for those of you who are unaware of what an OTC stock is, the process of purchasing or selling over-the-counter stocks can be different from trading stocks that are listed on the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ. This is because OTC stocks, by definition, are not listed. Over-the-counter stocks are known as penny stocks because most trades for under $1 per share. This can be traded through a full-service brokerage or through some online discount brokerage, and prices can be tracked through the over-the-counter bulletin board. Now, down here below, since a lot of you guys are wondering where you can purchase and trade these OTC stocks, E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, and Charles Schwab are all options to make that OTC stock trading possible. So with that being said, let's get into it. I want to talk about two different OTC stocks that I think are extremely undervalued right now. So the first stock, you guys, is OZOP Energy Solutions, ticker symbol OZSC, currently sitting at 12 cents per share and down today about 10%. Volume on these OTC stocks are always pretty high. OZOP Energy Solutions trading at around 243 million trades on average, and today around 185 million. So OZOP Energy Solutions, you guys, is a Pennsylvania-based designer and manufacturer of power electronic equipment. Okay, and a lot of customers and a lot of things they make is used for power conversion and the equipment that is needed for power conversion. So investors are somewhat familiar with OZOP Energy Solutions because Power Conversion Technologies, otherwise known as PCTI, is an owned subsidiary of OZSC. And like I said, OZOP Energy Solutions makes high-powered chargers, inverters, and power supplies for many different types of customers. But mainly, these products have been used in defense, aircraft, ground support, and other types of government defense industries and things like that. And some big news came out last week regards OZOP Energy Solutions, and that is because they were awarded a Navy contract. Okay, so you can see here today it was announced that the wholly owned subsidiary Power Conversion Technologies, otherwise known as PCTI, has received an order from the U.S. Navy for the 160 kVA 400 Hz frequency converter used for aircraft ground support to power the plane on the ground for a variety of purposes in the lieu of using the engine and burning jet fuel. Okay, so OZOP Energy Solutions has a contract with the Navy, the United States Navy, you guys. Absolutely great stuff here. I think given the current price point of only 12 cents, if we take a look at the chart for OZOP Energy Solutions, the 3-month chart, this stock was up to 38 cents, dipped back down, has seen quite a dip, but again, like most stocks here, we are seeing a bit of a level out of 12 cents. But with these OTC stocks, you guys, in just my opinion, these are stocks that you can just absolutely load up on and then kind of forget about, right? Maybe invest 1/8 to 1/10 of the money you are willing to invest and just put it in there and think of it as maybe a cryptocurrency or just a low yield savings account, right? Because these stocks can really go up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cents, and you can make a lot of money if you are somewhat loaded up on these stocks. And OZOP Energy Solutions, you guys, I think this is just the beginning. They do have other contracts, as you can see, trusted by the largest organizations in the world: the U.S. Navy, Marines, Army, Air Force, NASA, General Motors, Ford, Eaton, Delphi. So OZOP Energy Solutions is definitely being used quite a bit. And I know there's some theories online about maybe a company like Tesla possibly getting involved with OZOP Energy Solutions, because the two things do definitely relate to each other, right? So they are creating things, plans to OZOP Energy is planning on focusing supply chain solutions for the renewable energy market, clean energy, and overall the infrastructure for energy storage. And that ties right into these EVs and the EV market as a whole. And everyone knows how I feel about the EV market. And I mean, a lot of people feel the same way, that the EV market is budding, continuing to grow, and moving forward in the right direction. And I think OZOP Energy Solutions, their CEO has been stated in saying they are focusing on possibly electric vehicle stations as well. And I just think that ties into what is really in the trends that's really happening in the United States moving forward with the clean energy bill. So again, OZOP Energy Solutions, you guys, 12 cents a share right now, OTC stock. Definitely think this stock is undervalued. Let me know in the comments below. And let's move on to the next stock I'm talking about with these OTC stocks. OTC stock that I want to talk about that I really think is extremely undervalued. This actually might be, to me, in my opinion, the most undervalued cannabis stock on the market, which is High Tide Inc., ticker symbol HITIF. Now, High Tide Inc., you guys, they have a lot of things going on within the company, and it is currently sitting at 61 cents, down about 4% on the day. If we take a look at the 3-month chart for High Tide, we can see that in February, this stock was around 85 cents, has since dipped back down, but again, starting to see a nice leveling out of around above 60 cents. Now, High Tide Inc., you guys, cannabis company, like I said, based in Canada. They are founded in 2009, and they have a vast portfolio of companies that include a dominant Canadian cannabis retail chain, a global manufacturer, a distributor of cutting-edge smoking accessories, and the largest accessories e-commerce platform in the world, right? So here are the brands that connect with cannabis consumers and that has High Tide has built. Canna Cabana, Grass City, Kush Bar, CBD City, New Leaf Cannabis, Valiant Distribution, Meta Cannabis, Famous Brands, just to name a few, you guys. And if we take a look at some of these, right? So Canna Cabana, launched in 2018. Canna Cabana is High Tide's flagship retail brand, bringing a playful and sophisticated vibe to the growing Canadian cannabis industry. Canna Cabana has cemented itself as a favorite among Canadian cannabis consumers. Now, just recently, you guys, they opened another Canna Cabana retail store in London. Okay, not London, not London in Europe, London, Ontario, Canada. And as you can see here, London, Ontario has begun selling recreational cannabis products for adult use. And this is actually High Tide's 76th branded retail location nationwide. And it's the first store to commence operation in Ontario's 6th largest urban center. Now, High Tide also, you guys, they have Famous Brands, which is another thing that I really like, is with the emerging, I guess, legal cannabis market, we're going to start seeing a lot more of this. So influencer marketing and celebrities, marketing cannabis brands is going to be very, very important moving forward in the cannabis industry. And Famous Brands is setting the new standard for branding in the cannabis industry. Through partnerships with celebrity entertainment brands like Snoop Dogg, Trailer Park Boys, and Paramount Pictures, Famous Brands is known worldwide for cutting-edge smoking products and proprietary designs. So this is something also extremely interesting in regards to High Tide. Famous Brands, you guys. I think, well, just in my opinion, High Tide has a lot of things that are going on currently that I think will just bode extremely well once, cannabis is fully legal in the United States, Canada, and now Mexico. It was just announced the other day that Mexico passed a bill to legalize cannabis for recreational use. And I think just in North America alone, I think High Tide is very, very well set up to just dominate, you know, Canada, USA, and Mexico in the cannabis industry. I think for the given price point it's currently at 61 cents, you guys, extremely undervalued. I mean, if you look at some of the other cannabis stocks, they're priced a lot higher. Obviously, this is an OTC stock and not formally traded on the NASDAQ, but there have been some rumblings about them being listed on the NASDAQ possibly very soon. So obviously, if you get in now, this very cheap price, I think at 61 cents, you guys, you want to definitely probably get in before it is listed on the NASDAQ, because I see that price going up as this stock becomes more accessible to just common investors. But right now, you guys, High Tide has so many things going on, so many brands that are doing great things, and you can just see the potential with High Tide. I think their branding is extremely well done as well. I really like their logo. Not that that matters too significantly, but when you look at other cannabis companies, branding, I feel like, is vastly important and vastly underrated as far as looking at cannabis companies, because there are so many and the market is somewhat saturated. The ones that are, ran well really do stand out, and I think High Tide is definitely one of those. And so just, you guys, make sure you guys are taking a look at High Tide for sure. put this stock on your watch list if you don't have it already, and make sure you guys check it out. Do your own research on both of these OTC stocks, OZSC Energy Solutions and HITIF. Definitely think these are both stocks are extremely undervalued right now. So let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about OZOP Energy Solutions, OZSC, and HITIF, HITIF. And let me know if you guys plan on getting into either of these plays. Let me know in the comments also what price you guys got in if you already are an investor of either of these two companies, okay? Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and as always, you guys have a great day.